If you don't know what this car is behind me, I'm not surprised. That right there is a 1991 Nissan Figaro, and I'm about to put drop springs on it. These springs came from the Figaro Shop over in the UK, I believe. They should drop the car about 35 inches. Now, I don't remember the brand. I'm going to imagine they're reputable because they were off the Figaro Shop, so let's check them out. Yeah, they look unbranded. Here's two springs. I'm going to imagine the shorter one is for the rear, longer one for the front. I'm going to get straight to it, taking off the stock stuff. So we'll see how far I get before the sun sets. When you're jacking the rear end of the car up, make sure to jack it up by the rear axle, but then put jack stands underneath the jack points and take that jack out. You'll see why in a second. All right, so I got the rear wheels off. Only thing we really have to take off is that one bolt right there. Then there's a top bolt under here. Just remove this boot. Then you remove that sound deadening or whatever right there. Might have to counter hold it, but we'll see. Off camera, I'm really quick just taking off the cap and sound deadening on the passenger side. That right there is exactly why you don't keep the car elevated by the rear axle, because that rear strut is gonna, once you undo the bottom 17mm bolt and nut, that rear strut is gonna wanna rebound down to the ground, and your jack is just gonna compress the axle into the wheel well. Here's where these come into play. So here's the difference between the stock rear spring and this guy. And arguably, yeah, it's about an inch shorter. Maybe stiffer too, I hope. Here's the annoying part about doing suspension. As I was taking all this off, my washer and bushing flew under there, so I got to take off a bunch of these little Phillips head clips right there, so I could get under, retain my bushing and washer, and then put everything back together in this corner. So what I found out is actually I don't even have to take that cover tray. All that I had to do was reach in through the spare tire and jack compartment, which is right below that trunk that the roof folds into. Reach in there, feel around, and I got my bushing and washer, and I was good to go. Reinstallation was very simple. Put the boot back on the top of the spring, your bushing, and then a washer. We'll feed it through the bottom. With this install, we're also doing 1-inch spacers. See, perfect hub-centric. Make sure it's hub-centric, otherwise your ride's gonna be... Should be able to reuse the stock lug nuts. Gun those on real quick. Throw a wheel back on. I really want to see what it looks like, but I'm going to wait until I get done with the other side before I drop the car down. So that's where we're standing now. Next is the front, which that actually should be easy because those struts look new, honestly. Fantastic. Hey all, so it's another day, and unfortunately my battery died when I was finishing up with the install. Like right when I got to the front struts, battery cut out. So I'm not gonna show the entire process of how to install these new springs. It's really not that difficult. I'll just talk you through it real quick. Take the wheel off. Raise the car, take the wheel off. You're gonna see, I'm hoping you could see it from here, but there's two bolts that you gotta take off at the bottom of the strut assembly where it attaches to the hub. And then up here, while it's hanging loose, you might have to counter hold it, I'm not sure, but I believe that was a 14 mil. Definitely get some PB blaster on here and on these two, just in case, to protect yourself from breaking any bolts or stripping anything. Basically, that's a 14 mil. You're gonna get that nice and loose, but don't fully take it off. And these two, I believe, were 13s. Although what's weird is that on that side, that one was a 12, that was a 13, but nonetheless. And yeah, basically, you take out the whole strut assembly. When you're holding it, you have that top bolt still on there, but loose. You're gonna put spring compressors on both sides of the spring, compress it nicely, and then you take that top bolt off. So you can undo the whole strut mount and everything, and the little top cup, the little rubber piece. Reassembly is just the opposite of disassembly. And that's it. Install them, do the other thing on the other side.